welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be painting two abstract paintings which are very simple as per my way. The first one is going to be planned abstract painting and the second one I'm just going to make it up as I go. So let us just get started. Guys, I'm at my art and paint desk here and I have a freshly new canvas as you can see from its label, and that's why I'm going to be cutting it open. Starting from the back, I'm using a box cutter. Wasn't that satisfying? Now I'm going to set this aside. Canvas, which I will start my painting work on it. And I'm going to just sketch out a design. This first one is going to be a beach theme. And I'm going to use this paint and blue, white and yellow. Now these are acrylics which I'm using. And I'm going to be mixing in this really small tube of acrylic paint, and I'm going to be mixing this with the yellow so it will look a light sand color. Now I'm going to just now let's get painting with it. Now this is the planned abstract art that I'm going to be doing, and it's so far looking good. And I'm going to just stretch it along here and continue with my strokes. I'm going to add just a little bit more here to bring the full effect of sand. Well, almost the full effect of the sand. Now we are done with the sand. Now I'm going to be starting off with DC. Now for abstract painting, you can start from anywhere you would like, or just start with one color and then go up to the next one like I'm doing here. You don't need to just put all the paint right then and start your painting, because then there's a chance you'll make a mistake. That's why I'm going slowly and keep on adding paint. The acrylic paint, you can just layer up on the paint, so then your mistakes won't be seen too much, and start getting lighter as you come towards the sand. Now I need more white. I'm going to be mixing it with a little bit of the blue, just a little bit. You can see on the top of the canvas it's darker than the rest. That is because I wanted to show that it was deep sea in that part, and it gets lighter when it's coming to shore. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of water so that the paint will blend, because the paint was dry and it wouldn't blend properly if it was dry. As you can see, I am gently tapping on the canvas on the sand area with my paintbrush so it will have this sand effect. I allowed the paint to dry for a bit and I'm adding white paint almost on the shore and spreading it out a little bit so it will look like foam. I am adding more white paint and in random places so it will look puffy
it to look more like foam.
As you can see, I've painted the edges. You don't always need to do this. I just did it because I felt like I have to. Fluff, or this white part here, it will take a lot of time for it to dry. So I'm going to just set it aside.
I'm going to be cutting open my new canvas for my second painting.
Okay, now I'm just going to do, I guess, in random places.
I'm starting off by working on the background, and you can see here that I'm using only 2 colors, and I'm doing so for the rest of the painting. You can see that I've used yellow and red as my 2 colors. I used them because I thought they blend nicely. As you can see, they blend into orange, which is another color. So it's 3 colors, but I'm only using 2. Now I'm starting to blend the colors for the rest of the background.
Okay, now the paint is almost fully dry. I decided to paint some of the edges. It's been about like 3 minutes, and I'm going to just work on the second layer, which is just going to be a random blobs, and then after that guys, I'm going to work on the final third layer.
You can see I am just putting random designs, and I'm turning my paintbrush so it will have this kind of design, and I am just stretching my strokes and just making random designs and blobs. And here I'm doing a banana.
Okay, I'm done with smudging the paint, and it made no difference. It made only a slight difference. But now I'm gonna just wait till it dries. Maybe add a little bit of few blobs here to cover more of the background, and then I'll just leave with you. Now I'm assuming it's dry. I know this part isn't dry, but then I'm gonna start off with this corner here.
I'm just smearing paint in the corner and stretching it out to make a star or a firework.
Going to head on with the red, which should be much easier to squeeze. It's because I've used the yellow for the previous painting. And I'm gonna just get a huge blob. Oh, okay, that's a nice one.
Now I'm just doing the same thing for what I did with the yellow star or firework. As you can see, I'm adding more paint as an extra layer so it will stand out more. I'm just putting some tiny specks and some stars and some designs on the yellow blobs. As you can see, I'm doing here. There's a star. Now I'm adding some yellow designs on the red blobs or splotches. There's like some few stars on that one. And I'm doing the sun, I guess. And I'm adding a little bit more detail to the banana so it'll look more like a banana.
And And we're done. I'm just gonna put this aside and let it dry. So this is the first painting I created. It's supposed to mean it's a beach, and if you look closely you'll see some strokes which represent waves, and it was created when the paint was almost dry, so it will be easier to have this type of effect. Now if you look here, this color means that when the waves hit shore, it makes this kind of effect, and I tried to recreate that, and I made it also very puffy so it will have the full effect. The sand you can see here is much more darker than in this area because I made it look like there were more sand here. This is my second painting. As you can see, it's very vibrant in color, and I've used only 2 colors, and there are only 3 layers. The first layer being the background. As you can see here in the bottom and the top, there are light orange, and then going towards the middle you can see it's a very dark orange and slightly red also. The second layer I just put splotches of paint so it can complement the third layer with its details. Now the third layer, I have created these 2 stars. The yellow star is smaller than the red star, and I put different details for both of them, and I put smaller details on some of the splotches, well actually all of the splotches. This here is my wall of paintings. Today I shall add 2 more paintings to this wall. This is the end of the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, share and subscribe to my channel.